Hello everyone, this is Al Red Sox Fan coming to you from Al Red Sox Fan YouTube channel. Hope all is well. And we're going to continue with our 1977 Boston Red Sox replay using Action PC Baseball. And the Red Sox 8 games back behind the surging past the Boston Red Sox, New York Yankees. Red Sox need to go on a win streak here to stay alive. Though they're playing well, we're a little underperforming. And we will visit Minnesota, where Rod Carew is batting .398. He's flirting with .400, so I thought this would be a fun game to bring to the channel. The Red Sox are currently 68-51, and the Twins are 64-60. Jack Dawson's here at the ballpark. Check out that wonderful channel. Let's get to the starting lineups and play some Action PC Baseball. For the visiting Boston Red Sox, Bernie Carbo will lead things off, and he'll be in left field, followed by the Rooster, Rick Burleson, at shortstop. Captain Carl Yastrzemski will bat third and play first base. The DH batting fourth is Jim Ed Rice. Freddie Lynn patrols center field for the Red Sox, and he'll bat fifth. Carlton Fisk will be behind the plate, batting sixth. In right field, Rick Miller, he'll bat seventh. Batting eighth, manning the hot corner for the Red Sox, is Butch Hobson. And playing second base, batting ninth, is Denny Doyle. Bill Lee is on the mound for the Red Sox. For the hometown Minnesota Twins, Larry Heisel is in center. He'll lead things off. Royce Smalley at short, batting second. Rod Carew, batting .398, will play first base and bat third. Bostock is in left field. He's the cleanup hitter. Adams is the DH. Childs is in right and will bat sixth. Doing the catching, batting seventh, is Butch Weiniger. Mike Cubbage is at third base for the Twins, batting eighth. And batting ninth, playing second base, is Randall. And Jerry Mathers as the Beaver. Here comes Bernie Carbo at the ballpark. We see our good friend Sports Time Machine. Congrats to Mr. Utah Mike, going over 200 subs. Hopefully you continue to grow and grow as you should. So Carbo batting .318, 21 homers, 51 ribbies, is at the plate. On the mound for the Minnesota Twins is Paul, oh my lord, Thormodsgaard. Could they pick a tougher name for me to say? Thormodsgaard. And in the replay, he's 11-9 with a 4.48. In actuality, he went 11-15 with a 4.62. He fields his position, defensive range, at an 8. Weiniger's behind the plate, 8 defensive range, 7 arm. Cubbage, 5 range at third. Smalley, excellent at short. He's an 8. Randall's a 7 at second. Carew is an 8 at first. Bostock in left, 5 defensive range, 6 arm. Heisel, well, he's playing center with not much range. 3 range, 6 arm. And Childs, 7 range, but a pop gun arm of a 3. So here comes Bernie Carbo. And he's going to take. Here's the pitch to Carbo. Oh, it's a strike. So Thormodsgaard pours a strike in. 0-1 count to Carbo. Now he's ready to grip and rip. Weiniger sets a target. Carbo. Swing and a miss. Foul tip held on by Weiniger. And now bring up the Rooster. Rick Burleson batting .268, 2 homers and 37 ribbies. He chokes up a bit on that bat in a slight crouch. Thormodsgaard deals to the Rooster. And that's a base hit to left. Bostock gets it back into Smalley. So Burleson's on with 1 out. Not a threat to steal. Carew holding him on. Here comes Captain Carl Yastrzemski. .316, 26 homers, 95 ribbies. He'd love to launch one out of Metropolitan Stadium, where there's a slight rain here. Wind right to left, 11 miles per hour. The temperature is 78 degrees. The pitch to Yaz. Oh, they throw over. Burleson dives back. Burleson's steal attempt now goes up to 50%. But Yaz again ready to grip and rip. Weiniger wiggles the fingers. Pitch homeward bound to Yastrzemski. And he walks. So first and second. 1 out. And here comes Jim Ed Rice. He leads the American League in homers. 35 of them. Batting .272 and 101 runners knocked in. Can he go bippity boom into the moon, Alice? Thormodsgaard picks up the sign from Weiniger. Pitch homeward bound to Rice. Rice swings, fly ball. Right field, Childs moving to his left, makes the catch. And Burleson will attempt to tag up, 69%. Yastrzemski will hold at first. Here's the throw. Burleson slides, and he is out! Oh, and that is it. The Red Sox run themselves out of an inning, 69% chance of making it. And Burleson is gunned out by Childs, who has a pop gun arm. The wind must have been behind him on that one. We go to the bottom of the first. After a Red Sox squander, no score. Due up for the Twins, Heisel, Smalley, and Carew. On the mound for the Red Sox is Bill Lee. Lee in the replay 8 and 10 with a 4.83 earned run average. He's a left-handed thrower. In actuality, 9 and 5 with a save, 4.43. Fields his position at a defensive range of a 7. Fisk behind the plate, 8 range, 7 arm. Hobson's a 5, Burleson's an 8, Doyle's a 5, and Yastrzemski's a 4. Carbo in left's a 5 with a cannon of an arm of a 9. Lynn is an 8 range, 5 arm. Miller's a 5 range, 8 arm. And Heisel, 270, 25 homers, 80 ribbies, 7 out of 10 bunter. Corners will move in case Larry gets cute. And the crafty lefty is on the mound. He's ready to work. He deals to Heisel. And that's a base hit to left. Carbo fields it. Throws it back into Burleson. So Heisel at first. Yastrzemski holding him on. Here's Roy Smalley. Again, third base will move in. Yastrzemski will hold on Heisel. Smalley, 243, 4 homers, 37 ribbies. The pitch from Lee to Smalley. Ground ball through the right side. Miller has it. Heisel will not challenge the arm of Rick Miller in right. Doyle should have made the play. It hopped over his glove, and here come the Twins. And here's hot-hitting Rod Carew, 398, 6 homers, 82 ribbies. Lefty-lefty matchup. Lee has to bear down here, rubbing up the baseball. Now he's back up on the bump. He rocks and deals to Carew. And that's a base hit to center. Freddie Lynn charges it. And Heisel will hold. They got Smalley in a pickle! And Smalley is... Oh, he just gets back. Holy cow. Oh, Smalley thought they were going to send Heisel. And he overran second base bag. Burleson got it. Saw Smalley was off through to Doyle, but Smalley just gets his hand back in there. Bases juiced, no outs, and here it comes. Lyman Bostock, he has 1 grand slam on the season, batting .346, 8 homers, 74 ribbies. He could have 78 after this at-bat. Red Sox fans hoping not. Lee on the ropes. Fisk imploring him to hit the target. Lee's ready. He rocks and deals to Bostock. Fly ball, deep right, towards the corner. Miller racing, reaching up, makes the catch. Heisel will tag and score. 1-0 Twins. Smalley at second, Carew at first. A good running catch by Rick Miller. And here comes Glenn Adams, a DH, 283, 4 homers, 42 ribbies. A lot of lefties in this lineup. That's why we chose Bill Lee. Needs a double play ball here. Fisk wiggles the fingers. The pitch to Adams. Ground ball slowly hit to short. Burleson has it. Over to Doyle. Quick turn to Yastrzemski. Bang, bang, play at first. And they turn 2. No. Oh, a good stretch by Yaz, but they could not get Adams. 2 outs, runners on the corners now for Rich Childs. It was Childs who ended the top of the first with his pop gun arm throwing out. Burleson trying to tag second to third. Childs 235, 3 homers, 17 ribbies. Lee could get out of this cheap if he gets Childs. On deck is Weiniger. The windup and the pitch from Lee. Oh, he walked him. The bases are juiced for the catcher, Butch Weiniger. Weiniger has 9 homers and 55 ribbies with a .258 batting average. And Lee in the replay struggles against right-handed batting. Appa Bryan is at the ballpark. Check out that wonderful channel. Fisk steps out in front of the plate, has a quick word with Lee now back behind it, squats down, sets the target. Pitch homeward bound to Weiniger. Fly ball to Miller. Miller ranging back, and he makes the catch. My God, the Red Sox got out of that. Oh, and he dropped the freaking ball. Oh, my Lord. Miller drops the ball in right. 2 runs scored, 3-0. Unbelievable. The ball popped out of his glove. He tried to catch it with a bare hand, but it hit the grass here at Metropolitan Stadium. Oh, boy, the Red Sox don't get out of it cheaply. It's now 3-0, and here comes Mike Cubbage, another left-handed bat. 240, 4 home runs, and 40 ribbies. Lee's got to bear down here. The pitch to Cubbage. Ground ball to Burleson. Burleson tosses to Doyle, and the side is retired, but the error by Rick Miller cost the Red Sox 2 runs in right. A tale of 2 right fielders. Childs throws out Burleson to end the top of the first. Miller drops the ball which should have ended the bottom of the first, and lets 2 more runs score. 3-0 Twins. Top of the second after a horrific bottom of the first for the Red Sox. Lynn, Fisk, and Miller due up. Here's Freddie Lynn, 246, 13 homers, 48 ribbies. Thormadsgaard deals to Lynn. Lynn, slowly hit ball. Cubbage charges it, bare hands, throws to first. Bang, bang, play. A good stretch by Carew. But Lynn beats it out. So a base hit for Freddie Lynn brings up Pudge. Carlton Fisk, the catcher, batting .290, 19 homers, 71 ribbies. If Pudge goes yard, it's a 3-2 game. Weiniger goes through the signs. Thormadsgaard nods his head. The windup, the pitch to Fisk. That ball gets away from Weiniger, and Lynn races to second. It's a pass ball on Weiniger. He should have corralled it. 2 balls, no strikes on Pudge. Pitch homeward bound. Fisk, ground ball, right side. Randall has it, throws to Carew. Lynn advances to third. And here comes Rick Miller. That horrific error really cost the Red Sox. Larry Harris at the ballpark. How the heck are you doing, my friend? As he says, error's not good. Hello, all. You are correct. Come on, Rick. Make up for that error. Miller batting .265. No homers, 5 ribbies. Again, we stacked our lineup with left-handed batters because Paul Thormadsgaard struggles mightily in the replay against lefties. Here's the pitch to Miller. Ground ball to Cubbage. Cubbage charges it. Lynn will break for home. The play will go to first. Miller might have beat this out. Come on, Ricky. Safe, Rick Miller. Oh, no, it's going to be an error, and Cubbage will take it. And the Red Sox are on the board 3-1, hustling Rick Miller. Cubbage hurried his throw, and it took Carew off the bag. Here comes Butch Hobson. Hobson underperforming in the replay. In actuality, it was .265 with 30 homers and 112 runs batted in. Right now in the replay, .216, 22 homers, and 70 ribbies. He's got to get hot. The pitch to Hobson. They throw over. Miller, you better get back. He does. Gets his hand in there safely. Thormadsgaard looks to first. Now picks up the sign at the plate. The pitch to Hobson. Hobson sends that ball into center. Heisel moving to his left. Makes the catch. Miller quickly retreats to first. So 2 down. Miller will be off on contact. Carew still holds him on. Here comes Denny Doyle. 204, 3 homers, 23 ribbies. The pitch to Doyle. They throw over. Miller gets back. Oh, God, Rick! Rick is picked off. He is having a horrific day. Rick Miller just gets picked off. Oh, my God. And that ends it. So it's 3-1. Miller makes the error in the bottom of the first and now gets picked off in the top of the second. Sid says Red Sox win. Well, I hope so. Nice to see you here, Sid. Due up for the Twins. Randall. And then the top of the order, Heisel and Smalley. Lee, 27 pitches in a struggling first inning, though only should have given up 1 run. The 2-base The error on Miller allowed 2 runs to score. The pitch to Randall. That ball is lined to Doyle. Good reaction, 1 away. Heisel's 1 for 1. Corners move in. Yastrzemski in at first, Hobson in at third. The lefty, Lee on the mound. He rocks and deals to Heisel. And he walked him a little too fine to Larry, a little too fine. Sets up a possible double play ball, but here's Roy Smalley. Hobson plays in at third. Yastrzemski holding Heisel on at first. Lee throws over. Yastrzemski almost got him. Almost got him with the tag. Again, Lee peeks to first. Now picks up the sign at the plate. The pitch to Smalley. Ground ball slowly hit to Burleson. Burleson. Oh, he boots the ball. It's an error fest for the Red Sox. Burleson looked up. Smalley flying down the line. Burleson maybe was trying to get that force at second, and he boots the ball. Second error on the Red Sox. 1 out, 2 on, and here's Rod Carew batting .399. He's 1 for 1. Carew singled up the middle. .399. Carew flirting with .400. The pitch to Hot Rod Carew. Ground ball. Burleson to Doyle. Doyle with a quick spin and turn to Yastrzemski. Double play. 6-4-3. And that should retire the side, and it does. We always have to wait to see if anything crazy happened. Larry Harris asks Rick Miller, what do you have to say about your performance thus far? He answers, not good, not good. And here comes Denny Doyle. Doyle was at the plate when Rick Miller had a brain fart and got picked off at first. So it's going to be Doyle, Carbo, and Burleson. Here's the pitch to Denny. Doyle swings, fly ball, shallow right. Childs coming in, and he makes the catch, 1 down. Here's Bernie Carbo. Carbo struck out his first time up. Carbo overperforming. Carbo, in actuality, 289, 15 homers, 34 ribbies. But we've given him a lot more at-bats because he's been hot. 317, 21 homers, 51 ribbies. Will he get number 22? Thorm Modsgaard. God, could we change this guy's name? Rocks and deals to Carbo. Carbo fouls it back to the screen. 0-1 count. Carbo missed his pitch to Grip and Rip. He'd like to get that again. Weiniger wiggles the finger, sets the target. Farmarsgaard deals. Carbo. Fly ball. Right field. Childs on the run in the corner, and he makes the catch. 2 away, and here comes Rick Burleson. Burleson singled and then was thrown out with 1 out. Trying to tag from second to third by the pop gun arm of Childs. The pitch to the Rooster. Fly ball, center field. Heisel coming in, and he makes the catch, and the Red Sox go quietly into the Minnesota night. Bottom of the third, 3-1 Twins due up for Minnesota. Bostock, Adams, and Childs to face Lee. A lot of lefties there. Lee needs to retire them. Bostock had a sac fly knocking in a run. Corners move in. Dave Gardner is here at the ballpark. Wonderful Digital to Dice episode got put up, I think it was yesterday, with Uncle Dave and Uncle Ron. And again, check out Retro Sports Network. He did the pre-play of the Super Bowl between the 49ers and Chiefs using 2nd and 10. Also, check out Dave Gardner's YouTube channel, and of course, HockeyTournaments.com for all your hockey tournament needs in Massachusetts, New England, the East Coast, the United States, North America, and the world. HockeyTournaments.com. Corners playing in, the pitch to Bostock. And that's a base hit up the middle. Lyman Bostock is at first. Yastrzemski holds him on to the cheers of Twins fans. Glenn Adams, he's 0 for 1. Red Sox hoping for a double play ball. Lee nods his head. The windup, the pitch. Adams, fly ball. Lynn moving in from center, makes the catch. Retreating back to first is Bostock. 1 out. 1 out, 1 on. And here's Childs. Childs walked his first time up. Lee hoping for the double play ball. 53 pitches so far in under 3 innings. Fisk goes through the signs. Lee quickly nods his head. The slow wind up from the lefty. Ground ball. Doyle, his only plays to first as Bostock was off and running. And there'll be 2 outs, and Bostock will stand at second base, so the hit and run was on. And here's Butch Weiniger. Cubbage is on deck. They will intentionally walk. Can we hit him? No. Will intentionally walk Weiniger to face the lefty Cubbage. First and second, 2 outs. Cubbage is 0 for 1. He seems a little peeved that they walked Weiniger to get to him. Him and his huge glasses. Lee rubs up the baseball. Now he's back up on his perch. The pitch to Cubbage. Ground ball slowly hit the Burleson. Burleson charges. Quick throw to Yastrzemski. And the side is retired, so pitching around Weiniger works. We go to the top of the 4th, 3-1 Minnesota. And now the rain is stopped. It's partly cloudy here. So it'll be Yaz, Rice, and Lynn. Yastrzemski walked. Yaz with 26 homers. Thor Marsgaard nods his head. He deals to Yastrzemski. And he walks again. So Yastrzemski's on. Tying run will come to the plate. With Jim Ed Rice. Rice 0 for 1. Flew to right center. In which Childs threw out Burleson trying to tag to third. Lynn on deck. The pitch to Rice. They throw over. Yastrzemski gets back. That was a close call. Thor Marsgaard peeks to first. Now in at the plate. Wagner sets the target. The pitch. Rice swings. Fly ball. Deep to left. Bostock looking up in the corner. He makes the catch. Oh, my Lord. And Yastrzemski retreats to first. Rice just missed his pitch. And Thor Marsgaard breathes a sigh of relief. 1 out, and here's Freddie Lynn. Lynn had an infield single. Yastrzemski on first. Carew holding him on. Lynn awaits the pitch. Homeward bound. Lynn swings. Oh, he held up. Ball 4. The walks are really hurting Thor Marsgaard. Sounds like a name that should be on Game of Thrones. But the Red Sox have not cashed in. Here's Fisk. He's 0 for 1. Miller on deck. Miller's been horrific. Weiniger wiggles the fingers. Thor Marsgaard nods his head. The windup and the pitch to Pudge. Fly ball. Heisel on the run, looking up. Oh, he makes the catch in left center field. Yastrzemski tags and slides in safely to third. Unbelievable. Larry Heisel got on his motorcycle to make that catch. And the Red Sox just cannot get a break. First and third, 2 outs, and here's Rick Miller. He reached on an error. That's how the Red Sox scored their run. Oh, my God. Can Rick Miller, who's been horrific, made an error that cost the Red Sox 2 runs in right in the bottom of the first, and then was picked off. Can he come through here? The pitch to Miller. Is it Miller time? Ground ball slowly hit to Randall. Randall goes to Carew, and the side is retired. Unbelievable. The Red Sox shooting themselves in the foot. They're not going to have any toes left. We go to the bottom of the 4th, 3-1 Minnesota. Due up for the Twins, Randall. In the top of the order, Heisel and Smalley. If anyone gets on, Rod Carew. Carew now batting .398 on this August 22nd. So here's Randall. He's 0 for 1. Lee deals quickly to Randall. Ground ball. Burleson ranging to his left. Backhands. Fires to Yastrzemski. 1 away. Val bring up Heisel. He is 1 for 1. He has singled and walked. Corners move in. The slow windup from the crafty lefty. Pitch homeward bound to Heisel. And Heisel rips a shot to Carbo and left. And it's off the wall. And Heisel has a double. Roy Smalley steps to the plate. On deck is Rod Carew. Smalley is 1 for 2. How do you do? We need a pop-up here, that's for sure. They're going to try to see if Smalley will expand the zone. Lee goes with a pitch around. Fly ball, shallow right, foul territory. Miller on the run, reaching out, but he runs out of room, bangs into the side wall. Sports time machine. Yep, a range of 3 got that. Sometimes it happens, just like in any type of sim game. The count's no balls, 2 strikes. Lee has an advantage here. Again, the slow windup and the pitch to Smalley. Line shot to Campbell, and he makes the catch in left. 2 down. Carew is at the plate. Bostock on deck. Pick your poison. Carew's 1 for 2, batting .398. The pitch around to Carew. And he doesn't chase. So now we've picked our poison. It's Lamont Bostock. Bostock 1 for 1. He has singled and had a sac fly for a ribby. 3-1 Twins. Heisel at second, Carew at first. 2 outs. Runners will be off on contact. The crafty lefty Lee has to come up with something here. Pudge sets the target. The pitch. Bostock swings. Ground ball. Burleson behind the second base bag. Fires Yastrzemski. And the side is retired. Bill Lee with that big slow curveball gets Bostock to bounce it up the middle and out. Top of the 5th, 3-1 Minnesota. Due up for the Red Sox. Hobson, Doyle, and Carbo. Sounds like runs to me. As Appa Bryant says, Carbo looks at Miller and says, "That's how it's done, son." So here's Butch Hobson 0 for 1. Thamarsgaard, 61 pitches. He is good for 110. The pitch homeward bound to the Red Sox third baseman. Hobson grounds it right side. Carew has it, waves off the pitcher, steps on the bag himself. 1 down. Red Sox really struggling here. So it's Doyle and Carbo's on deck. The pitch to Denny. Doyle swings, fly ball. Childs moves to his right, makes the catch. 2 down. And here's Carbo. Carbo's 0 for 2. He struck out and then hit a shot down the right field line that Childs made the catch on. Carbo's due for a bippity-boppity boom. The pitch to Bernie. Carbo swings, ground ball. Randall ranging to his left, backhands, throws to Carew, and 1-2-3 go the Red Sox. The bats are not smoking here today for the Red Sox. Bottom of the 5th, 3-1 Twins. Twins fans having a grand old time at the expense of Boston. Adams, Childs, and Weiniger. To face Lee. Lee 89 pitches. He's good for 115. Adams is 0 for 2. Fisk sets the target. Lee rocks and deals. And big swing and a miss on the slow breaking ball. Now bring up Childs. Childs is 0 for 1. Grounded to second and walked. Lee deals quickly to Childs. Oh, they're going to go pitch hitter. Jerry Terrell. They go to the righty. Terrell, 246. No homers, 16 ribbies. He's a 9 bunter. Corners will move in. You got to respect a 9 bunter. Lee not happy with this. On deck is Weiniger. Lee taking his time. The big slow windup. Pitch homeward bound to Terrell. Terrell, that ball's hit to left. Carbo on the run, and he makes the catch in the corner, banging into the wall. Great job by Bernie Carbo. 2 down. Now bring up Butch Weiniger. They'll go with the pitch around, see if Weiniger expands the zone. Ground ball up the middle. Doyle, backhand, quick pivot to first, and 1-2-3 go the Twins. So Bill Lee has not pitched horrific. It's that error that really cost him in the bottom of the 1st by Miller. Top of the 6th, still 3-1 Minnesota. The Red Sox need to get on a winning streak, 8 games behind the Yankees. And it'll be Burleson, Yastrzemski, and Rice. The Roosters 1 for 2. How do you do? Thormarsgaard deals to the Rooster, Willie Crow. And that's a base hit into right, as Terrell's now out in right field, and he has absolutely poop range. 1 range, 3 arm. Let's see if we can exploit this somehow. So Burleson's at first. Yastrzemski's at the plate. Red Sox looking to get something going here. Rice on deck. We're going to play hit and run. There goes the Rooster. Yastrzemski swinging a miss. The throw down, and he is out by 4 years. 2-1 count to Yaz now. course, he's going to double. Weiniger, a good arm. We're hoping that Yaz could put the bat on the ball. He did not. Thormsmard's guard takes a deep breath, arms down to his chest. He rocks and deals to Yaz. Yastrzemski, fly ball! Deep center field, Heisel makes the catch! Unbelievable! Larry Heisel doing his best Willie Mays imitation today. A great catch to left center, now a great catch to dead center. Space goes coast to coast is at the ballpark. How you doing, my friend? And now it's Jim Ed Rice. Rice is 0 for 2. Weiniger wiggles the fingers. A quick nod of the head by Thormarsgaard. Pitch homeward bound to Rice. And Rice, fly ball, gone! Bippity boppity boom! Rice pulls the Red Sox to within one. That's home run number 36, and God, did that hit and run failure kill us. It's now 3-2 to the moon, Alice, to the moon. Here you go. Rice crushes this ball. You can see Bostock just turn and look as it goes into the Minnesota night. Boom goes the ball, and Jimmy Ed Rice touches them all. Steve Conrad says, let's go Sox. Thank you for joining us. Can Lynn, a Gold Dust twin, go back-to-back jacks with Rice? Freddie is 1 for 1. He has singled infield variety, then walked. The pitch to the 1975 Rookie of the Year and MVP. And Lynn strikes out. The side is retired, but the Red Sox pulled it within 1. Bottom of the 6th, 3-2 Minnesota. Lee, 98 pitches. He's good for 115. He will face Cubbage, Randall, and Heisel. He must get these 2 lower batters out. Cubbage is 0 for 2. Lefty-lefty matchup. Fisk sets the target. Pitch to Cubbage. Ground ball slowly hit. Burleson charges it. Barehands it. Quick throw to first. Bang, bang play. Stretch by Yastrzemski. Did they get him? Yes! My God, that was a slow call, but they got him. Yaz looks at the ump, says, what were you waiting for? I guess he was waiting to see if Yaz stuck the bag, and he sure did. He stuck it like Nadia Comaneci stuck a landing off the mount bar or whatever the heck that thing was called. The pommel horse. I don't know. Here comes Bob Randall. He's 0 for 2. Lee deals quickly to Randall. Lines out to Burleson. Great reaction by the Rooster. So 2 outs. Top of the order. Heisel is 2 for 2. Singled, walked, and doubled. Heisel has been a pain in Bill Lee's tuchus. The pitch around to Heisel. Heisel, fly ball, left field, Carbo on the run, and he makes the catch again! Bernie's been outstanding and left. The side is retired. Carbo flips a ball to a Twins fan. That was very nice of him. And we go to the top of the 7th. 3-2 Minnesota, due up for the Red Sox. The boys from Beantown. Fisk, Miller, and Hobson to face Paul Thormarsgaard, who should be an extra in Game of Thrones. So Fisk is 0 for 2. Fisk has 19 homers, 71 ribbies. The pitch to Pudge. Fisk, fly ball, center field. Heisel on the move, makes the catch, 1 down. Rick Miller has been 0 for 2. And horrific on the base paths and in the field. 9 out of 10 bunter. Hobson on deck. Miller goes for the drag bunt. Drops down, a pretty good one. Carew charging it. Come on, Rick. Come on, Rick. Oh, and he is out. Good job by Carew. He throws to Randall on the wheel play. 2 down. And here comes Butch Hobson. 22 homers, 70 ribbies. Doyle on deck. The pitch to Butch. Hobson swings. Pops it up. Smalley waving his arms. Waving his arms. Smalley on the outfield grass now. Having a cup of coffee. And he makes the catch. That should have brought rain. We go to the bottom of the 7th as they play Take Me Out of the Ballpark here at Metropolitan Stadium. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever go back, for it's root for your home team. If they lose, it's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Mark Forsberg's at the ballpark. How you doing? Happy Saturday to one and all. So good to see you all. So it'll be Smalley, Carew, and Bostock to face Lee. Smalley's 1 for 3. Lee takes a deep breath. The slow windup and the pitch to Roy Smalley. Ground ball, slowly hit to his counterpart Burleson. Burleson barehands it, fires to Yastrzemski. I don't know, did they get him? No! Smalley racing down that line. Infield hit, that'll bring up Rod Carew. Twins want to add to that precarious one-run lead. Carew's 1 for 2, batting .398. Lefty-lefty matchup. Lee steadies himself, peeks to first. He throws over. And Smalley gets back. Carew just stretching his legs. Sometimes the animation goes nuts. The pitch to Carew. Base hit to center. Lynn charges it. Smalley holds at second. So let's see if Carew's at an even 400 now. So Carew's at an even 400, and the Twins fans give him a standing ovation. Bostock is 1 for 2. Lefty-lefty matchup. This could be the last batter. Will probably let him face Adams unless something horrific happens with Bostock. No outs, 2 on. The pitch to Lyman. Bostock. We need 2 here. And he pops it up. Pudge throws the mask away. He's under it. Waiting for the ball to come down. And that's a high pop-up. And that's 1 out. Big job. Bostock really got fooled on that big breaking ball. Steve Conrad calling for the bullpen after Adams. I agree. Adams is 0 for 3. Lee rocks and deals, looking for the double play ball. Fisk really wants to tell him where to put it. Ground ball. Doyle, diving stop, pops up, throws Yastrzemski. 2 down, but he saves a run. What a play by Denny Doyle. What a play by Denny Doyle. Here's the video footage of that. That ball is slated for center field and a ribby. Doyle, the ball past Hobson. Doyle, diving stop, pops up, throws to Yaz. And that's it for Bill Lee. With 2 outs in second and third, 3-2 ball game. Twins. Lee really only gave up 1 earned run. The error by Miller killed us in right. It's time to go to soup. Bill Campbell comes in. Here comes Bill Campbell. Campbell, 8 wins, 6 losses, 26 saves, 2.26 earned run average in the replay. Overall, in reality, 13-9 with 31 saves, 2.96. Terrell, 244, no homers, 16 ribbies. He pinch hit for Childs and stayed into play right. They're going to go aggressive to Terrell. Swing and a miss! And Campbell pumps his fist. We go to the top of the 8th. The Twins stranded 2. It's still 3-2. Minnesota due up for the Red Sox, trying to tie it and take the lead. Doyle, then at the top of the order, Carbo and Burleson. Paul Thormarsgaard still on the mound. So far, 7 innings, 4 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 2 Ks, and a partridge in a pear tree. Doyle's 0 for 2. The pitch to Denny. Doyle swings, ground ball, right side. Carew underhand tosses to Thormarsgaard for the out, scoring at home 3-1. So 1 down, Red Sox down to 5 outs. Here's Bernie Carbo, he's 0 for 3. Bernie needs to go boom and tie it up here. Carbo with 21, bippity-boppity booms. He awaits the Thormarsgaard offering, pitch homeward bound to Bernie. And he walks! Good job by Carbo, he's on. He represents a tying run at first. And here comes Burleson. Burleson 2 for 3. There's the hit and run. There goes Carbo. Burleson swings. Base hit! Base hit! To center. Carbo hits second and heads to third. Yeah, baby. First and third. And that will bring up Yastrzemski, and that has just TKO'd Paul Thormarsgaard. Thank God we don't have to say that name anymore, as coming in, Tom Johnson. We like that name much better. And Tom Johnson is in, and he's not a good fielder. You can see his range on the mound is a 2. Johnson, in the replay, 7-4 with 10 saves, 4.19. In reality, 16-7 with 15 saves, 3.13. Yastrzemski is 0 for 1. He's walked twice. And flown deep to right center. Yaz, 26 homers. Red Sox trying to rally and take the lead here. Johnson with some final words with Weiniger. Weiniger back behind the plate. Johnson takes one big deep breath, inhaling the Minnesota air. He deals to Yaz. Yastrzemski, fly ball to Terrell, in right. Makes the catch. Come on, Bernie, tag up, Bernie, tag up! And we got a tie ball game. Bernie comes racing in from third, and it's 3-3. No gust of wind to help a number 3 arm in right field this time. Thank God. And it's 3-3, and here comes Jim Ed Rice. Rice, very angry. He's 1 for 3. He's going to take this yard, folks. Johnson peers in at Rice. Rice peers back at Johnson. The pitch. A throw over. Oh, it was just a peer off. Okay. All right. Johnson trying to fool him there, but didn't fool the Rooster. He got back. Carew still holding on, Burleson. Johnson picks up the sign from Weiniger. He rocks and deals to Jim Ed Rice. Rice, base hit, left center field. Burleson hits second on his way to third. Bostock, 6-arm. Lynn on deck. He will hold. He will hold. Tying the go-ahead runs at second. 64% chance. He got thrown out by a pop gun arm in right with a 69% chance. So we're going to hold him. First and second. 3-3 ball game. Lynn's 1 for 2. Freddie Lynn needs a turn back hands of time to 1975 when he was Rookie of the Year and MVP. The pitch to Gold Dust twin number 1, Freddie Lynn. Lynn, base hit to right. Burleson, wave him. He scores. Rice goes second to third, and the Red Sox rally to take the lead 4-3. And the fans in Minnesota not chingy-chonging now, are they? 4-3 Boston. They need to put up some more runs. Here's Pudge. He's 0 for 3. Miller on deck. We're not going to let him hit. And Johnson has not provided relief at all. He's provided a Maalox moment for the Twins and their fans. The pitch to Pudge. Fisk. Fly ball. Bostock doesn't have to move. That is out number 3. But the Red Sox score 2 and take the lead. As we go to the bottom of the 8th. 4-3 Boston. Soup Campbell is on the mound, and what we're going to do now is Rick Miller will come out of the game. Carbo will go from left to right. Yastrzemski will go from first. Oops. No, don't want to do that. Yastrzemski will go from first to left. You can see he's a 10 range, 8 arm, still outstanding in 1977. Carbo, who is a 5 range in left, is an 8 range in right, still with a 9 arm. And then we're going to bring in the Boomer. Tremendous range at first. He's a 10 out of 10. So Scott will come in to play first as we improve our defense. And Campbell, with a 1-run lead now, will face Weiniger, Cubbage, and Randall. Switch hitting Weiniger will now move to the left side. He was batting righty off lead. The pitch to Butch. Weiniger, base hit, left center. So here come the Twins. And I guess Hobson should have... Again, the animation sometimes doesn't match up, but it's a base hit to left. They play charge. Twins fans back into it. Red Sox only silenced them so long. Silenced them, that's what I was trying to say, as I was trying to sip coffee at the same time. Here's Cubbage. Cubbage is 6 bunter, 6 hit and run, 0 for 3. Campbell goes aggressive to Cubbage. Oh, they called a balk! Are you kidding me? Oh my God. Tying run at second. Cubbage. 1 ball, 1 strike. Again, aggressive to Cubbage. A bunt. Fisk has it. Throws to Doyle on the wheel plate. Weiniger advances to third. 1 out. Randall's up. Tying run 90 feet away with 1 out. Randall in the top of the order, Heisel. .245. Corners in. They're going to go aggressive to Randall. Strikes him out! Campbell pumps his fist. 2 down. 2 down, baby. And here comes Larry Heisel. He's 2 for 3. Again, 90 feet away stands Butch Weiniger at third. He's the tying run for the Twins. He's the tying run for the Twins. Here's the pitch from Soup Campbell to Larry Heisel. And he walked him. Fisk tried to frame it. First and third. Campbell up to 21 pitches. Good for 50. And here comes Roy Smalley. Rod Carew, who's currently batting .400 on deck. Smalley 2 for 4. Campbell will go aggressive. And Smalley laces a ball into left. It's going to be a double. Will they wave Heisel? God! It's going to be a triple for Smalley as he gaps Yastrzemski and Lynn. And it's 5 to 4. And Campbell hangs his head. He challenged Roy Smalley, and Roy Smalley won. And now Rod Carew comes to the plate. The pitch to Rod. Ground ball, right side. Scott tosses to Campbell, and the side is retired. But Roy Smalley with a 2-out triple clears the bases, and the Twins retake the lead 5 to 4. And now Johnson gets a reprieve from the governor. He gets a reprieve from the governor. He can win it now. It's going to be Scott, Hobson, and Doyle. Scott, who's absolutely horrific in the replay against right-handed pitching. The pitch to the Boomer. Come on, get a hold of one, Boomer. Oh, they hit Scott! Scott, inside fastball. He's a big, strong man. He did not move. He took it right on that shoulder. Johnson complaining he get out of the way. Hobson says, why don't you throw the pitcher over the plate? Oh, a lot of bad blood here. Bad blood. We love bad blood. Carew holds on. Scott. If we put Dillard into pinch run, Yastrzemski goes back to play first. Dillard will come into pinch run. He has an 8 out of 10 run ability. So Dillard comes into pinch run. And here's Hobson. He's a 7 bunter. He'll bunt. They throw over. You better not get picked off. Hobson's going to put down the sack. Here's the pitch. Of course he fouls it back because that's Butch Hobson. 0 for 2. A 7 bunter fouls the ball back. Nuts. So Dillard at first, 0-2 count. Johnson looking to ring up Hobson. He rocks and deals. Hobson, fly ball to right. Terrell doesn't have to move. He makes the catch, and Dillard goes back to first. So the Red Sox cannot put down the sack bunt. Here's Denny Doyle. Hit and run. There goes Dillard. Doyle, ground ball, third base, Cubbage to Carew. Couldn't find the hole in the infield, but Dillard's now in scoring position with 2 outs. And it's time for Bernie to go boom. Carbo is 0 for 3. He has walked once. Come on, Bernie. Come on, Bernie. The pitch to Carbo. And he strikes out, and the ball game is over. What a horrific loss for the Red Sox. 5 to 4. They're going to drop 9 games behind the Yankees. And that sucks. Fun game. I think Carew just dropped below 400 with his last ground out. So let's go to the... Bear with me a moment. We'll bring up the stat report. Another horrific loss from a 1977 Red Sox. Rick Miller. Why, Rick? Why did you drop the ball? Okay, and now the screen will go black for a moment. We'll bring up the stat report. And there it is. Ugh, wow. That was not good. Not bueno. Not bueno. So Bill Lee only gave up 1 earned run. The Red Sox only gave up 3 earned runs. Nuts. But they lost. Bill Lee went 6 2/3, 7 hits, 3 runs, only 1 was earned. Thank you, Rick Miller, and right. 4 walks, 1 K. Campbell blew a save. He's now 8 7. He went 1 1/3, 2 hits, 2 runs, both of them earned. 1 walk, 2 Ks. The big hit, the 2-out triple by Smalley that cleared the bases. After the Red Sox went ahead with 2, the Twins came right back with 2 in the bottom of the 8th. Thor Marsgaard, hopefully we never have to say that name again, went 7 1/3, no decision. 5 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, 1 home run. 4 walks, 2 Ks. Johnson blew the save, then got the win. He's 8-4. He went an inning and 2/3, 2 hits, no runs, no walks, 1 strikeout. Rice was 2 for 4, Lynn 2 for 3, Burleson 3 for 4, Heisel 2 for 3 with a double, and Smalley 3 for 5, 2 ribbies on that triple. Let's go to the batting. Carbo 0 for 4, 1 run, 1 walk, 2 Ks. Burleson 3 for 4, a run scored. Yastrzemski, who played first and left, Carbo played left and right, was 0 for 1. He had a ribby, and he walked twice. Rice 2 for 4 with a run scored and a ribby. He had a homer. Lynn 2 for 3 with a run scored, a ribby, a walk, and a K. Fisk, Miller, Fisk and Miller were both 0-fers. 0 for 4 and 0 for 3, respectively. Scott did not bat. He came in for defense and was pinch ran for after he walked. So he had no official at-bat. Actually got hit by a pitch, excuse me. Dillard was a pinch runner. Hobson was 0 for 4 and Doyle was 0 for 4. Red Sox, 31 at-bats, 4 runs, 7 hits, 3 ribbies, 4 walks, 3 Ks, 1 homer. The Twins in the victory 5-4. Heisel was 2 for 3, 2 runs, no ribbies, 2 walks, 1 double. Smalley, player of the game, I would think. 3 for 5, 2 ribbies and a run. He had the triple. Carew 2 for 4 with a walk, and he's at batting .399, so even 2 for 4 leaves him at .399. Bostock 1 for 3 with a ribby. Adams 0 for 4 with a run scored. He struck out once. Childs was 0 for 1 with a walk. He threw out Burleson, I don't know how, when he tagged up going to third. Childs with a 3-arm in right. Terrell came in to pinch hit and then play right. He was 0 for 2 with a strikeout. Weininger 1 for 3 with a run scored and a walk. Cubbage and Randall were combined 0 for 7, though Randall did strike out once. The Twins in their 5-4 victory, 32 at-bats, 5 runs, 9 hits, 3 ribbies, 5 walks, 3 Ks, a double, and a triple. Player of the game, I think it should. I bet you it's got to be Roy Smalley, wouldn't you think? Let's see who player of the game is. Let's scroll down. Roy Smalley, player of the game, game-winning ribby. Red Sox left 6 runners on base. The Twins 10. Red Sox defense, poor plays. Doyle, Hobson. For the Twins, Terrell. They have errors somewhere up here. We saw the errors. We don't want to relive that. Let's go to the recap real quick. Minnesota sent 8 batters to the plate, should only had 1 run, but Miller dropped the third out in right, scoring 2 more runs, and it was 3-0. Boston would get 1 back in the second. Miller hit a ground ball, reached on the error, so it was 3-1 Minnesota. Boston would score another run on 2 hits. It was the Rice solo blast that pulled the Red Sox to within 1, 3-2, until the 8th. That's when the Red Sox exploded. 7 batters to the plate, scoring 2 runs. Yastrzemski hit a sac fly, made it 3-3. Lynn singled, scoring Burleson. 4-3 Red Sox. Things looked great. We had Campbell on the mound, and he pooped himself. As right back came the Twins in the bottom of the 8th. 2 runs on 2 hits and a walk. Smalley tripled to clear the bases. They took the lead for good. Twins won 5-4. Johnson got the win out of the pen. Campbell got the loss. So that's it, folks. Hope everyone enjoyed that. Thank you for joining us. As Steve Conrad says, Rick Miller is the player of the game for the Twins. Boom, boom. All right. Well, we'll be back shortly with a Mets replay game, as they'll be in Houston. Health and happiness on this Saturday and beyond. Till next time, take care. Bye-bye. God bless. You know what's coming, folks. You know what's coming. Peace. Love you all.